Close your eyes for a moment, take a breath, and open them to the wonders of nature. Enter the domain of nature's finest hunters. Witness the power and stealth of the animal kingdom's most elite predators. Tiger. A tiger's rough tongue can effortlessly strip flesh straight off a bone. Bear. Bears can cleverly delay their pregnancies until food is plentiful enough for cubs. Sun bear. These forest bears never hibernate because their tropical home provides food all year. Jaguar. Jaguars are excellent swimmers and frequently hunt large caimans entirely underwater. Wolf. A single wolf can easily consume 20 pounds of fresh meat in one sitting. Hyena. Female hyenas are significantly larger, far more aggressive, and entirely rule the clan. Coyote. Coyotes constantly adjust their howl volumes to sound like a massive, terrifying pack. Jackal. Jackals mate for life and completely share the duties of raising their young. African wild dog. They decide exactly when to hunt by democratically sneezing to cast their votes. Caracal. A caracal can leap 10 feet into the air to swat birds mid-flight. Alligator. The gender of baby alligators is entirely determined by the temperature of their nest. Komodo dragon. Their jagged teeth are heavily coated in iron to keep them razor-sharp forever. Eagle. An eagle can spot a tiny, hidden rabbit from over 2 miles away. Hawk. Hawks can see ultraviolet light, allowing them to track the hidden urine trails of mice. Falcon. The peregrine falcon dives at dizzying speeds over 240 miles per hour. Vulture. Vultures deliberately poop on their own legs to cool down on dangerously hot days. Osprey. Ospreys have special nose valves that snap tightly shut when they dive underwater. Sea hawk. Sea hawks intensely shake off water mid-flight, exactly like a wet dog. Journey across vast open lands, where magnificent giants and great herds roam freely under the open sky. Giraffe. A giraffe's massive heart weighs 25 pounds just to pump blood up its neck. Camel. Camels have 3 sets of eyelids to block out harsh, swirling desert sand. Llama. Llamas softly hum to each other to express everything from feeling anxious to deep affection. Sheep. Sheep possess rectangular pupils that grant them an amazing 360-degree field of vision. Donkey. A donkey's large ears allow them to hear another donkey from 60 miles away. Kangaroo. Kangaroos can easily pause their pregnancies to ensure their tiny joeys survive terrible droughts. Moose. Moose are such incredible swimmers they can dive 20 feet deep for aquatic plants. Reindeer. A reindeer's eyes magically change color from gold in summer to deep blue in winter. Red deer. Red deer completely shed and regrow their massive, heavy antlers every single year. Antelope. The saiga antelope uses its bizarre, swollen nose to perfectly filter out dusty air. Wildebeest. Wildebeest calves are incredibly tough and can run with the herd within minutes of birth. Greater kudu. Their incredibly large, radar-like ears can detect the quietest approaching predators from miles away. Gaur. The gaur is the heaviest wild cattle species, weighing over 2,000 pounds. Warthog. Warthogs enter their burrows backwards so their deadly tusks always face the dangerous entrance. Dive beneath the surface to explore winding rivers and deep oceans, home to the graceful wonders of the aquatic world. Dolphin. Dolphins actually sleep with one half of their brain totally awake to prevent drowning. Blue whale. A blue whale's massive tongue weighs exactly as much as an adult African elephant. Jellyfish. The immortal jellyfish can literally reverse its aging process and live forever. Squid. A giant squid possesses 3 separate hearts and bleeds completely blue, copper-based blood. Dugong. Dugongs possess incredibly heavy, solid bones that perfectly act like natural underwater diving weights. Walrus. Walruses can inflate specialized neck pouches to sleep comfortably while floating in rough oceans. Harbor seal. Harbor seals can completely stop their own heartbeat to stay underwater for long periods. Turtle. A turtle's protective shell is surprisingly sensitive and can feel every single scratch. Slider turtle. Older male slider turtles mysteriously turn completely black to absorb more warming sunlight. Otter. Sea otters hold hands while resting to prevent drifting apart in the huge ocean. Koi fish. Koi fish can get terrible sunburns, so they actively seek shade in shallow ponds. Goldfish. Goldfish can actually see both ultraviolet and infrared light, unlike human eyes. Betta fish. Betta fish actually use their sensitive, flowing fins to safely taste the surrounding water. Catfish. Catfish have over 100,000 taste buds scattered completely across their entire bodies. Tuna. Tuna must swim constantly with their mouths open, or they will instantly suffocate. Blue tang. Blue tangs have razor-sharp, hidden venomous spines at the base of their tails. Arapaima. The arapaima uses its heavily boned, powerful tongue to crush prey against its mouth. Look high into the forest canopy, where remarkable intelligence and incredible agility come to life among the trees. Gorilla. A gorilla can easily catch a common human cold and suffer terrible, lingering coughs. Chimpanzee. Chimpanzees cleverly crush up special insects to apply as soothing medicine directly on their wounds. Orangutan. Young orangutans stay closely with their protective mothers for up to 8 long, learning years. Koala. Koalas heavily sleep for up to 22 hours a day just to digest toxic eucalyptus. Red panda. A red panda perfectly uses its incredibly bushy tail as a warm, wraparound winter blanket. Baboon. Baboons are surprisingly smart enough to quickly tell the difference between real and fake words. Capuchin monkey. Capuchin monkeys actively wash their tiny hands and feet in urine to attract romantic mates. Vervet monkey. Vervet monkeys cleverly chew on highly toxic leaves just to kill annoying, internal stomach parasites. Proboscis monkey. The massive, bizarre nose of a male proboscis monkey acts like a loud biological megaphone. Emperor tamarin. These tiny primates possess magnificent white mustaches, and their groups are always led by females. Tarsier. A tiny tarsia's gigantic, unblinking eyes are actually significantly heavier than its entire fragile brain. Take to the skies and discover a world of brilliant colors, beautiful songs, and the majestic masters of flight. Duck. Ducklings will instantly accept the very first moving object they see as their true mother. Swan. Swans intensely mourn their lost partners and can actually peacefully pass away from broken hearts. Heron. Herons possess special crumbling feathers that create a magic powder to clean sticky fish slime. Stork. Storks are completely mute and communicate by loudly clacking their massive, heavy beaks together. Egret. Egrets develop spectacular, wispy back feathers during mating season that were once worth pure gold. Scarlet ibis. The stunning scarlet ibis gets its vibrant crimson color completely from eating tiny pink shrimp. Great cormorant. Unlike most aquatic birds, a cormorant's feathers are rarely waterproof, forcing them to constantly sun-dry. Peacock. Only the stunning males are called peacocks, while the duller females are simply named peahens. Emu. Due to the surprisingly strange shape of their knees, an emu can never walk backwards. Cassowary. The incredibly dangerous cassowary possesses a razor-sharp, dagger-like claw on each of its inner toes. Parrot. Wild parrots uniquely assign specific names to their babies using highly distinct, individual bird chirps. Macaw. Macaws purposely eat poisonous, muddy clay to safely neutralize toxic chemicals found in tropical fruits. Sun Kana. These tiny, brightly colored birds easily produce a deafening scream that carries for entire miles. Hummingbird. A resting hummingbird's tiny heart beats an astonishing 1,200 times per minute. Hornbill. Male hornbills heavily seal their partners inside hollow trees with mud to protect their eggs. Blue jay. Blue jays vigorously rub angry, biting ants directly into their feathers to remove annoying parasites. Kookaburra. The famous, laughing kookaburra is actually a giant, terrestrial kingfisher that practically never eats fish. Myna. The highly intelligent myna bird can accurately mimic complex human speech far better than parrots. Bali starling. The beautiful Bali starling is critically endangered and wildly flies absolutely nowhere else on Earth. Bird of paradise. Male birds of paradise obsessively clean the messy jungle floor before performing elaborate mating dances. Great Argus. The male great Argus creates a spectacular optical illusion using thousands of mesmerizing feather eye spots. Crowned wood nymph. This dazzling, gem-like hummingbird fiercely defends its favorite blooming flower patches from absolutely any intruder. Albatross. An albatross can effortlessly lock its massive wings and fly for years without touching land. Look closer at the forest floor. Discover the tiny marvels and resilient survivors that thrive in the shadows of the wild. Chipmunk. Chipmunks constantly wake up during deep winter hibernation simply to munch on their hidden snacks. Porcupine. Porcupines possess strong, natural antibiotics safely hidden inside their skin to heal accidental self-inflicted stabs. Badger. Fierce honey badgers can simply sleep off venomous bites from deadly, striking king cobras. Armadillo. The nine-banded armadillo miraculously gives birth to exactly 4 perfectly identical babies every single time. Pangolin. A pangolin possesses absolutely no teeth and digests crunchy ants completely using tiny swallowed stones. Mongoose. These lightning-fast hunters use high-pitched giggles to closely coordinate their strategic attacks on dangerous prey. Civet. A civet's highly pungent, musky secretion was once a vastly expensive ingredient in luxury perfumes. Bat-eared fox. They use their massive, satellite-like ears to clearly hear tiny beetles crawling deep entirely underground. Bat. Bats are the only mammals on Earth naturally capable of true, sustained flapping wing flight. Toad. A hungry toad must completely push its eyeballs down into its throat to physically swallow. Ladybug. When severely threatened, tiny ladybugs will dramatically bleed foul-tasting, toxic liquid straight from their knees. Butterfly. Beautiful butterflies actually have thousands of highly sensitive taste buds located entirely on their feet. Honey bee. Worker honey bees can actually be highly trained to reliably recognize completely specific human faces. Tarantula. Tarantulas rapidly kick thousands of tiny, irritating barbed hairs from their abdomen to blind attackers. Dog. Dogs actually have highly active sweat glands located exclusively on the bottoms of their paws. Cat. A domestic cat entirely lacks a true collarbone, allowing them to squeeze through tiny spaces. Guinea pig. Guinea pigs are born completely covered in fur and perfectly ready to instantly run around. We hope you found comfort in the voices of the wild. Rest now, and let the gentle melodies carry you to dreamland.